Salam alaikum. My name is Samina. This was not always my name. I was born a Jew from a religious family. For me to convert to Islam was unthought of. I would never ever have converted to Islam with my past of being in the Israeli army and everything like that. I wasn't in the Israeli army for long due to an incident that happened that they did not agree with me because I helped an Islamic man and picked up his Quran. So I decided to leave the army. I came home and I was in the street one day and a gentleman had collapsed in the street, similar to what had happened in Israel, and I went to help him. I picked up his Quran. Please don't ask me why. I cannot explain that because to me the Quran meant nothing to me. His family came and I gave them the Quran and they spoke to me. They saw the massive Star of David round my neck and it wasn't me having a chip on my shoulder. They were quite rude to me, regardless of what I had done. With this, I went home and wanted to start to look at Islam to see why they hated us so much. But I was a bit ignorant because not all Muslims hate Jews. Because it says in the Quran that you could marry a Jew and you could be friends with a Jew. It was just these particular people. About a year later, I went to visit my mum and she wasn't very well. And we were generally talking about religion. And she said to me, "Oh my God, look what's happening in Israel." I said, "I know, Mum," and dismissed it. Going back about 12 years later, I was in the post office and this beautiful lady started speaking to me, who I could clearly see it was an Islamic lady. We got talking initially about a top that I had on. And she said, "Where did you get that top?" And I explained that it came from an Arab country. And she said, "Oh, it's beautiful." Why I said that, I don't know. It was irrelevant where this top came from. But I had a massive Star of David around my neck. And she said to me, "Okay, what are you doing in the post office?" Not to be rude. And I just said, "Oh, I've just come to get some money to get some keys for my mum because her key is locked in the door. I managed to get the key out, but I need to go and cut some more keys for her." So she said, "Okay, it would be nice if you could come round to my house one day. I'll give you my number." I thought, okay, I have no intention coming round to her house. But then all of a sudden, I got a telephone call from my mum. "You don't need to come back. Alan's on his way. He will give me his spare set of keys. It's okay." I said, "Okay." With this, the phone was on loudspeaker, and the young lady said, "Well, come to mine now then." I thought, "Oh no, I can't. I'm sorry." "Oh, just come for a quick cup of tea." I thought, okay. This quick cup of tea ended with talking to the family, and I thought this lady is determined to convert me, to which I was so wrong. We got talking. I don't think it was even about Islam. It's about me that actually brought the Islam up. And I said to her, "Look, you cannot convert me to Islam. I have my beliefs about Islam. I do not believe that Jesus' story, and this is what I believe." And she said, "That is exactly what we believe." I thought to myself, this lady's trying to tell me this when I know quite honestly that is not what you believe, because I had studied Islam before. We got talking and I said to her, "Look, this is what I believe in Islam, okay?" I said, "Another Messiah came and that was the final Messiah." With this she looked at me and, "Are you really?" And I honestly thought that I was going to get banished from the house because I honestly thought she thought I was blasphemous. But little did I know, all what I had said was what I actually believed and wanted to start a new religion, a belief like that. She said, "It's too late. It has been started." With this, I wanted to read about it. I wanted to learn about it. I said to the young lady, "I want to convert to Islam." To my dismay, she said, "No, you're not ready yet. You have to learn a lot more So I started studying and studying and studying. And to my uttermost happiness, I converted to Islam. It has been the best thing that has ever happened to me. My family never accepted it. My brother spat at me and called me names, apparently. My mum said the family are disgusted and dismay. But apparently, I have been talking to them about Ahmadiyyat, and they seem quite interested and have given them pamphlets. They may never convert, but at least they appreciate it that it is true Islam and it is a peaceful, loving religion. Love for all, hate for none. But what I cannot understand is all the persecution that the Ahmadis go through, all because they believe in true Islam.